Welcome back to another edition of the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30. This is week 4, right? Don't forget that in 2022, so far we've had Nomfundo Mo, yes, Mosquito with Pagatelami. DJ Stokie was also in the building. Quite an interesting one, that one. Do make sure that you catch them if you haven't, right? Today, though, we're bringing you two guys. A lot of people think Murumba Pitch is one person. Two of them, right? They featured on a song that was once upon a time number 1 on the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30, and that is Svuthel'Inumber with Malums on decks. I've got Emmanuel and Ino joining me in studio. How's it, gents?
Very good.
Nemnande bafethu, Kings of the North apparently when it comes to Amapiano. Yeah? All right, so we're going to try to get to know you guys because obviously Murumba Pitch, the name pops up everywhere these days. You've worked with so many people, but we'll get to that, right? Let's first start with how you guys got together before even starting the music journey for you guys.
Me and my guy here, Slangani Evenda. So
Okay.
I happen to be schooling at college. Evenda in the college of Ibiza in Makwarela.
Makwarela.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've been schooling there for like good Kambunyaga. Ngaboma July.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still remember July 18th July.
All right.
Yeah. So this guy heard me somewhere. It was my first time performing Evenda. There's this I don't know to call it a club or what, but
Let's just say it's a club.
let's just say, yeah. So me and this guy met there. So he saw me performing. He was like, "Oh man, I like your voice. I'm a rumba, doing this and this and this."
Yeah.
So most of the time, drama preachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were also there to perform. So that's where we met to exchange numbers. Do
Do you remember what year that was?
I think it was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2019.
All right. Imagine on your side, obviously, Mr. Murumba himself. You've been pushing this thing for a very long time, right?
Yeah.
Before you hooked up with to create Murumba Pitch, you did a lot of things, my man.
Too much.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the few things that you did, because I know that you've also worked with Makazi at some point. Yeah.
So we started Murumba Pitch in the year 2012.
Okay.
So when we started, it was a band because we were 12 of us.
Oh, okay.
So it was just a band. So it was me, the drummist. We used to have the pianist. Everyone was there.
Yeah.
So through challenges, then we separated. Then finally I met.
What do you mean through challenges? What are the challenges?
When we started Murumba Pitch, it was just saying that we wanna do music.
Yeah.
We didn't know that at the end of the day maybe we'll get paid. You see.
Okay.
So when we started to get money, things started to be challenging.
Yeah.
So then we fought because of. Because
so it was
money.
not challenges. You guys fought because of money.
Because of that. So then we fought. Then I was the only guy remaining on Murumba Pitch.
Yeah.
So then I met Makazi.
Mm-hmm.
Then I decided to work with Makazi, playing drums for her.
Yeah.
So yes, up until I met my brother here.
Yeah. So now, when you remain with the name Murumba, haven't the other guys came through and is like, boy, Emmanuel, that name, it's ours, you know?
Nah, because I'm the one started the name. I'm the one that recruit each and everyone to be part of Murumba Pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see the name belongs to me. Yeah.
And in Makwarela, what were you guys studying?
In Makwarela, I was studying automotive.
So mechanic,
Exactly.
All right. You?
Nah, I was based this side in Pretoria because I came in Pretoria around 2015 when I done with my matric on 2015. So I've been this side trying to push Murumba Pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, then things went wrong. Then we went back because of COVID.
Okay.
Yeah. Then by that time, I think the time that I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because things were not going proper this side, so I had to go back home because to sort things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting to know Murumba Pitch on the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30. They're the guys that are giving us hits. There's a lot of music that they put out recently, right? Now, obviously, you're from Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
Where exactly in Mpumalanga?
Phakathi emakhaya le mabe Nelspruit.
Man, there must be a name.
Nkomazi, bayibiza Nkomazi.
Nkomazi, how you know Nkomazi?
Hayo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mphume Nkomazi.
Yeah.
In a small town called Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 2015, you come through this side. It was Amuk Pusha in Murumba Pitch. COVID happens. Have to go back home. Is this before or after the EP Dreamer dropped?
It was... The COVID was after.
Because Dreamer from 2019.
No, we didn't release the EP. We were supposed to release that EP.
And then what happened to it?
And then, so it was tough by that time because I was alone.
Yeah.
You see, so it was my dream to release that Dreamer EP.
Yeah.
So, but through challenges, I failed. Yeah.
And how does it make you feel? Like, I have this product and I believe in it. Yeah. But everything happening around me is stopping me from actually releasing this thing.
No, and I believe in God's time, because if it was not by meeting this guy, and I don't believe that we would be here where we are tonight. I mean today. So because of God's time, I prefer it. This was the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If actually before we touch on the music you guys made, I want to get into your guys' studio because I saw a couple of pictures on Facebook from like 2017, 18.
Yeah.
You've had it tough, my man.
Too much. Too much.
Just take me back to that time where your studio was literally just an old laptop on a plastic chair. There's cables everywhere,
Yeah, I think that's the year that we met, because I had a shop. Because through COVID, I opened another shop at Fender.
Yeah.
We were selling quarters, something like that. So
It's past.
Yeah, it was that time because I do remember the shop.
Yeah, so we decided to make a studio there inside the shop.
Okay.
Yeah, so things were happening.
So it was a hustle in one thing.
Yeah.
When you get into this environment, what does it say in your mind? I mean, here's this guy who has to work with you. Next thing you walk in, Nogama cheap, sit down, and this guy saying it's a studio. Well, what's going on here?
No, I was surprised. I won't lie, I was surprised. Like, okay, it was my first time seeing something like that.
Yeah.
So, but because when he came to me, and I'm also a dreamer.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to having one thing to put it out there.
Sure.
So it gets big.
Yeah.
So I had that vision on Murumba Pitch that this could be big someday.
Yeah.
So from there, I held on the vision. And yeah. So when we got there, again, okay, what was happening? Are we here to eat this pass or something?
Yeah.
So yeah, we got in. When we get in, oh man. Or something.
For sure. Yeah.
And in the studio, small studio on top of a chair.
Yeah.
It's only a laptop and a mic.
Okay.
So yeah, so this when we started making some of the songs on an album we dropped later. On the year, I think it was 2020. Yeah, we dropped an album called
Last Man Standing. Yeah.
So it started there.
So Last Man Standing started in a kota shop.
In a kota shop.
Yeah.
Parsley shop. Show's passing in about to play music now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then before you became part of Murumba Pitch, what was your stage name? Were you always what was going on? My
stage name, it still stands even now.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I'm solo, I am Maywon. Maywon. MAEYWON.
Okay.
Maywon.
What does it mean?
It's sort of a combination, like a nickname. So like I've said, I had a dream. Okay, time the music.
Yeah.
And then I'm that guy who dreams saying he's born in La Pavel.
Sure.
Like May is the nickname, and then Winila obviously is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've won. I've already won.
Oh, he's in Jabba Fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prophesying the future me.
Do you think you've won already?
Still getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
seeing
sure you've worked
progress.
with artists where you feel like, I wanna now.
Amen.
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 All right, we'll get to those, man. We spoke about The Last Man Standing. The album did very well. Even Chivenda Music Awards actually gave you guys a bit of a nod. Let's talk about the making then of Last Man Standing, because I believe this is a album where you guys were even selling CDs. Like,
Yeah. That time.
Okay, before we get to that, let's talk about the first song you did on Last Man Standing.
The first song was Gucci and Gabbana.
Yeah.
So he did that song. Then I love it, and I told him, bruh, I think we can push this song at Gauteng. I know someone that knows someone.
Yeah.
Maybe if that someone can connect us to some of the connection.
Sure.
So I called the guy. He stays in Santa, and I called him. Hey, I think I have a hit here.
Yeah.
I think I have a hit,
Yeah.
and I'm rolling with another brother here.
Yeah.
So I think you're gonna love, because I wanted to come back here this side because it was tough that side.
Yeah.
So I told him that, is it fine if we feature you on the song?
Yeah.
Because that guy was connected through TV and everything, so we know.
And I know the guy you're talking about. I mean, everybody who watches Gomorrah would know the guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, continue the story.
Yeah, so that was a plan. That was it. It was a plan. Then we decided to feature the guy on that song.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
You've got a better voice than me, Please make that Gomorrah sound. You know that? Just to give us an idea of who this guy we're talking about.
You can't be serious.
You're the closest to the guy's voice between the three of us. Did that guy hook you up with the right people? Akim, did he hook you up with the right people?
I can say that.
Yeah.
But most importantly, you connected us to through the television.
Okay, tell us that.
We first shot a music video. It was this song though.
Yeah.
Called Zwituli featuring, what's this girl?
Rutabile, yes.
Yeah. So we shot the music video.
Yeah.
And it was out there. So that's when everyone started seeing, okay, this boys.
Yeah.
And then
how does that make you guys feel? Because you've been through the hardships here, COVID. Went back to sell Spatro in Venda. And now you're seeing it's tough here, my man.
Yeah.
Now here's a shot via Gucci and Gabbana.
Yeah.
Now Akim is hooking you guys with the right people. Do you feel like, no, my man, we need to go back to Joburg now?
Obviously, that was the first thing that came in our mind with no man. Because Lento, yes, I know we're talking a plan out and we see it's okay, it's coming along.
Yeah.
The only thing left now is to push from that side and see what happens.
Yeah.
So.
And that song actually dropped on the 8th of the 8th month, because somebody was celebrating 8 years in the industry. I don't know if they told you why the song dropped on that day, because from what I saw on your Facebook, that's the reason you dropped Gucci and Gabbana on the 8th of the 8th month. Because Murumba Pitch was celebrating 8 years.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember that.
You look so confused. You don't know how long you've been in the industry.
No, it's 10 years now.
Now it's 10 years. At that time, it was 8 years. Yeah?
At that time, it was 8.
What made you decide on this is the song to celebrate 8 years of us?
Because from the single that we made before, I think that was the best one.
Okay.
That was the best one, and it was the first song that we did with Maywan.
Yeah.
So it was a new vibe. So we decided, okay, now we are rocking with a new vibe.
Yeah.
So let's forget about the old Murumba Pitch. This is the new one. We need to go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this new vibe, what kind of sound is it?
Yo,
it's the kind of.
I don't understand.
No, it's like the kind of vibe he's talking about. I'm sure what's like already basically Amapiano,
yeah,
and then the artist. But hopefully, when I came, it was a little bit different because it was like a Burna Boy kind of thing in Amapiano.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were confused with the style.
Yeah.
This guy is.
Yeah.
See, yeah. So all of that.
Do you look up to Burna Boy?
Yeah, man, that guy.
Yeah. All right. Last Man Standing, Chivenda Music Awards. You guys, before you even got to that point,
Yeah.
you were telling us a story about you guys selling CDs.
Yeah.
What was going on there?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. About push a album kube umsebenzi omkhulu.
Yeah.
Didn't even think ukuthi music umnandi mawucula uproducer man.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the publishing side,
Yeah.
aziyabuya mfethu. So that's when we realized it's okay, mind you, we in the real game. We
Yeah.
have to do the real thing.
All right.
So manje ke ngapha siwathola ama-publisher client ukuthi vele azosiphushela la album yabo.
Yeah.
So also we were pushing things ama disc la. Every club we go to, maybe book somebody disc, maybe let's say we take on 50 discs.
Yeah.
And then we go there after performing, we would give out to people $100, $100.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
And how were
So-
people buying at the time?
Yeah. They
Yeah,
were.
we had fans at Venda. We had big fans at Venda.
I mean, Murumba Pitch is from Venda, so
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
People bought those stakes, and I was even amazed with okay, well, people are really buying our art.
That's interesting. Why were you amazed?
Me, I was amazed because I mean, for me, it was the first time getting into the real game
Yeah.
because I was that artist who used to like a bedroom studio in the corner somewhere,
Yeah.
record songs just to send to my friends so they can say, this is hard, and then done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're happy for the day.
You see. So when it came to my mind, it's okay, so this is the real thing about music. So you push it out there, not just to save on your phone to send to some people, but you have to get it out.
Did you guys have any help? Because I know at some point there was a WhatsApp group to try push some of your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely there was. But we pushed, like I said, we pushed it on our own until we came to that guy.
And then he helped you out.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in terms of the Chivenda Music Awards?
We were booked there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were booked to perform. I remember it was due at don't remember the date very well, but it was in Tabani Mall.
Yeah.
At a club called News Cafe. It was a News Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Tabani Mall. So we were booked there to come perform some of the songs on the album.
Talking about some of the songs on the album. Kulmenya Corona that sent you back to Venda.
Yeah.
Is this the time you got there and thought, let's make a song called Corona? Because there's a song on Last Man Standing called Corona.
Lunch bar.
Yeah. Tell me about the song Corona on the album.
Corona is an obvious thing. I mean, looking at those times that
Yeah.
we were in, you know, everybody's locked up. Some people cannot, I mean, some artists cannot go out to like, they can't be booked now because we're like no restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just tough times for a lot of artists. So decided to speak out online.
What do you say in the song, in that Corona song?
Some of the parts are English and some are Venda, which is just one word. I don't want Corona, sanitize yourself. I don't want Corona, sanitize yourself. All the way through.
The Venda part?
That part was sung by Mezo.
Yeah, this part was sang by Mizo.
Yeah.
So I cannot remember the whole verse.
Come on, man. what does he say? I'm sure you can help us
I
out.
don't remember.
The verse was sang by Mizo. For me, it is kind of tough to like go deeply into Venda sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, so you lightweight Venda, you know that lightweight.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're chatting to Murumba Pitch on the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30. We're getting to know them because their name is getting out there. I can tell you right now. Later this year, we'll be dancing to more of their hits. Calvin Momo is there. DJ Stokie last week was actually talking about the guys. It's like, Ali Imnan. He also, for some reason, said Leia. Not understanding into this too. But anyway, that's a story for another day, right?
Yeah.
Just to wrap up on the Last Man Standing album, I know that you guys had some of Limpopo's biggest artists on there. I mean, Limpopo Boy himself was on the album. Who else was on that album?
Even Mizo himself. Mizo Phil is the biggest is in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight out of Venda. So we had some features with some local artists as well.
And then production, was it just you or you had other guys?
Just us.
Amaro Slech, why aren't you featuring other kids?
At that time, we were still trying.
Yeah.
Not even there at that time. So, nah.
Yeah. So how does it work in terms of production? Because obviously we know you as Murumba Pitch, the face. I mean, not knowing there's the producer behind you and the drummer. How does it work in terms of production? Do you both sit together or do you come up with a beat and be like, yo, lay a span?
I can say, because this one can produce more than I do.
Yeah.
Because this one is very good on producing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one that teach me because I can produce, but he's more advanced than I do.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have our own studio at home. So we just select songs. We just play songs and we feel like this one,
Yeah.
we can rock. Yeah.
Okay. Let's touch on some of the artists you guys have worked with, right? The first time I heard of a Murumba Pitch was on Svuthel'Inumber. That's
Actually,
me.
That's you. Actually, that's not the first time though.
Where's the first song that you guys
The real first time for Murumba Pitch to pop up, it was by Mthuda Kijima.
No, you know, Kichima, ne? Let me tell you something about that song. Mthuda hasn't released it as a single. So a lot of people don't even know that song if they don't have that album. Yeah, but Kichima, it's a nice song. We'll get to it. Svuthel'Inumber, how did that happen?
Yeah, Svuthel'Inumber.
I think Svuthel'Inumber was a blessing to us. Because I remember when we got a call from Malum's on desk.
Yeah.
Things were tough by that time. We used to sleep in a car. Then Malum's on desk, they called us. Said,
it was rough, like before. We came this side. That's the time when we decided to come this side.
Yeah.
And we pushed with the guy in Slinton.
Mm-hmm.
So we happened to have problems. Yeah. And then
On
we were
Kabaneli
forced.
Mali food. When you guys say problem.
No, this one is not money.
Oh, this one is on money.
Yeah, it's personal things.
Okay, personal thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's not about money.
Yeah.
So finally say my car, okay, you guys can
Go back home.
now.
Yeah.
See. So me and my brother here, he was the one who like encouraged me with, hey, brother, let's not go back home.
Yeah.
We don't go. We don't go there.
Asibuyele
Mawukhala
Mawukhala.
awuyokhalela umama ekhaya uzokhala umnikeze.
Sure.
So let's sit here. Let's push.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what we do. So bonus lap. We're gonna make a plan. God is not a fool.
Yeah.
And by that time I used to think that I'm you know. Once it's less time so
Yeah.
But then I believed him. We stayed, and I even had to go stay with a friend in a Kasi. It's a village though. A village, a Hartepias. It's this small town here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So my life like was on block. Been block wouldn't do anything. I felt like my life is over. What can I do now?
Yeah.
And then chigi. That's when them to the called though. We made Kijima.
Sure.
Yeah, I went out the streets. But then after that, Malum's on desk came.
Yeah.
They called because they heard the song Kijima.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were like, guys, did a very good thing on Kijima. I like that. Can you guys come up at the studio?
Yeah.
Can make some things happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went there. I sat there, right, and then I jumped in.
And you killed it.
And they were all happy.
Yeah.
So they were like, this one is the one.
Yeah.
This one is the one.
And it was the one because that one blew up.
Yeah.
A lot more than Kijima, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. So that call came in Fana Robala Kokoloyi.
Yeah,
And the holy bad.
it was tough, man. It was tough.
How long did you struggle for? After this guy in Sandton obviously
2010,
kicked you
I think
out.
it was 2 months, if not 1. But for 2 months, because
Yeah,
we
it was
stayed.
true.
Yeah, for 2 months.
So one day you here, next day you sleeping here, next day you calling a friend.
Yeah.
Do those friends call you back now? It's like, hey, don't forget. Yeah. All right. So Svuthel'Inumber came out, blew up. It made every other person try calling you guys. Yeah. So after Svuthel'Inumber, who else called you? I know who called you, but I'd like to hear from you.
After Svuthel'Inumber.
Yeah. Now because they can see Murumba Pitch is here now.
We had some other guys before his Svuthel'Inumber. Just like Stokie, we had him before his Svuthel'Inumber.
Yeah.
We made songs with Stokie before his Svuthel'Inumber.
Yeah.
Or Heavy K.
And then Heavy K.
Yeah.
And Heavy K also. I think after that, Abafonile. Yeah. Now it's hard to remember very well.
Jay-Z couldn't phone Lenin.
This year.
This year,
Kabza?
Kabza, we went there.
Kabza was 20 after Maphorisa said was 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Maphorisa after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but through Viska.
Yes, Viska.
Yeah, through Viska.
Yeah.
We went there, we made a song with Maphorisa and Talwanga in Viska called Vimba.
Yeah.
Yeah, a song called Vimba. And then after that came Kabza.
Yeah. What song did you make with Kabza?
Yeah. I think we have 6 or 7 songs by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That are probably going to be out on his Score Volume 2 album.
Yeah.
That's going to come out this
Let's talk about you and your writing process, right? Because Stokie, the one thing he was praising about you is like, I want to lay into now.
Yeah.
There's no time to listen to a beat, go home, think about it.
Yeah.
This guy listens to a beat once, we are record.
Yeah, I used to write, but it began to grow in me, you know.
Yeah.
So I used to write, as in Svuthel'Inumber. I wrote some of the lyrics, like the whole. It was just a freestyle.
Okay.
And even on the song that all the songs that we did now. And then that's when I don't write. I just get in, listen to the beat, jump, listen to the beat, jump. I don't give the beat 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I catch the vibe, the very first vibe I catch,
Must go with it.
I must go with it. Or else I'm a loser. He's on Tatama, I would keep it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just go with what I have in mind.
Now, after working with all these artists, which one would you say, man, I believe?
Which is Hispanina.
Yeah.
It happens with
I mean, Lele Moten for 2 months. There has to be a point where you feel like.
First was Paul. I remember when we went to Paul's place.
Yeah.
That's when we didn't actually believe it. Oh, okay. So is this really Lord Paul Madumani?
Yeah.
So yeah. It's kind of like that thing with yo. I'm gonna imagine I say that boy.
Sure. So now, let's go through that scenario, right? You're walking into the door.
Yeah.
There's Pori there.
Yeah, he wasn't there when we came in.
Okay.
He wasn't there. I think they went out with Coops, his manager.
Yeah.
And Dalwong.
Yeah.
So they came back to Nameses Recordil.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
Nameses
Viska.
Recordil. Yeah, Business
Okay.
Viska.
Yeah.
And then they came back from shopping. They came in, Grunteras, show and this one we were like, hey bro, I'm more than cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the time when we were
So he probably listened to the song. Did he give you guys any feedback right there and there, or?
obvious. It was like, no, he actually like worked on the song.
Yeah.
ABC record.
Sure.
He just said, Eric pressa nyana. And I gave him the chair, he did his things.
Yeah. And then I press.
Press.
Were you impressed, or you were like?
Yo, the fire that came out.
Yeah.
The fire that came out after he pressed.
And then
Was the
no
one.
advice Nyan on how to last in the industry, how to.
We guys like I say, I'm sure.
He's still starstruck.
See that go okay, this is It's not the real time. It's not the actual time I go to Anati. yeah, Bafana Baka Mamelani, industry guys, yabo?
Yeah.
So it was just work and then stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I think we're gonna get there soon.
For sure.
Yeah, we're gonna get
And how
there
different is it working with guys like that compared to, let's say, Stokie, for example?
soon.
Is there
How
any
is it what?
difference? Is there any difference between the way Stokie does things and the way Maphorisa does things? Or any of the artists you've worked with, basically?
Difference in what way, though?
And the way they do things.
And the way they do things.
You've had probably like 3 interviews today, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can see there's a difference between how I do things
Yeah.
and how the other 2 people
But
do
obviously,
things.
people have their own ways of doing things. So
Sure.
probably they're not the same.
Yeah.
Stokie, I like how he does things.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mthuda sharp, patana kahle, see. So not to say uphoring Yamazi, but I think it's Mthuda sharp because from my observation, Uphoring Yaphakamisa abantu.
Yeah.
That tells now we are one to okay. Lo Mthuda can Uphoring abantu akana. So
Yeah.
even though we met him for like hours that day.
Yeah.
Being the feeling of hopefully this guy's gonna take us somewhere.
Yeah.
One day. So yeah.
Where are you guys going, Vele's Murumba Pitch? Where do you see yourself going?
Murumba Pitch is international.
The vision that we have
Global.
is big.
Global.
Too much.
How big is big?
The year type of level.
Yeah. And what are you guys doing to get to that point? Because, I mean, being featured by these guys, it's one thing, you know.
Yeah.
Are you guys working on anything that says Murumba Pitch after Last Minute Standing?
Obvious. This time
Yeah.
around, we coming up with something for the people. Yeah. Just that we haven't properly announced yet, but we are gonna tell them we're gonna keep us something this year.
Yeah.
And probably so sevenza na lababanye sevenza nabo. Some of them siqalile ukusebenza nabo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it strictly piano? Is it Murumba Pitch,
No.
piano style? What's going on?
Versatile. Any genre that gets in. Obviously I'm a piano corner now.
Yeah.
Because it's a wave.
So what you're going to put out is going to be mixed masala, from what I'm getting.
Yes. Afro pop.
I don't know, hey?
We don't have limits.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have limits. We do every kind of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And then I heard you mention a studio at home. How is the studio compared to Studio Samakota?
It has changed a lot, bro. Samakota phela yabona ngabe push ikota.
Yeah.
Ikota that time it takes maybe about 25 rand. So it was only the laptop in the studio. Like.
Yeah, I saw that
Like-
thing, and then yeah.
So yeah, this time around it's more advanced.
Yeah.
Some real quality things.
Just give us a taste of what you're working on. Like as Murumba Pitch, you know?
Lapha masisebenza ngayo manje. So far abantu esisebenza nabo. Unkosazana nesetriya.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also looking onto Udalwanga coming over to put some things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abaningi. I just don't want to say now.
And how do you choose them? For example, Nkosazana and Setrill.
Yeah.
These are the 2 people that are, I'd say they're everywhere right now because their songs are pumping.
Yeah.
And then Taliwong, obviously, we know. How do you choose? Is it a matter of hype? How do you choose them?
For me on my side, it's not a matter of hype.
Yeah.
Mina mangaboni ukuthi umuntu yabona lo. I-talent elakayo ukuthi iyachance vele isegazini kuye lento.
Yeah.
So when he or she does what I like, or I feel with yo low blind,
Yeah.
call him over. I'll call it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make a project there.
From your
I
side?
know it's gonna be amazing.
Now check the talent and the friendship. Most of the time, we're gonna feature people that we know that we can sustain with them for some period.
Yeah.
Because this thing is not all about music, but it's about friendships, about being So
So vele kunabantu okumele ukuthi mawubheka nawe yakhona ukuthi la ngizokhona ukusustain ama-hits nyana for some time.
Yeah.
Ubheka ukuthi mangenze na ingoma namhlanje, I hope in 4 years to come we still make a song.
Yeah.
You know?
And have you guys formed any friendships in the industry from all those people you've worked with?
Yeah, so far actually we are the guys or sengacabana namuntu in the industry because kunocabana yabo kunali gemelezo this and that.
Yeah, ubani ocabena.
Hayi abantu bacabana jo.
Abobani.
Abantu bacabana, you never know, abantu bacabana.
Okay. Mona ningicabene noAkim phela oncoshile ngakho.
Hayi wakim it was personal.
Yeah, I mean ucabana.
Yeah, mara sesi right, that's why we're not, yeah.
Okay.
We're not trying to make any enemies.
Because that's what I'm trying to understand. Are you friends with everyone now that you worked with?
Yeah.
Is that what you say? You're friends with them. You can call them, be like, yo, Pori, we need a feature for our album. Yo, Kabza, Viska.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, we can call one of them.
Yeah. And then back home in Venda, you guys putting anyone on?
Yeah.
On this new album.
There's some boys we hooking up.
Yeah.
But we still trying to look deeply into it.
Now you want to look deep.
Yeah,
now you want to look deep into it. You see the problem with Gauteng. Ganjan. Okay, Ganjan.
I need to look deeply into it. And so, like we said, when you search for talent,
yeah.
ubheka into oyibonayo ukuthi okay lena vele izokuphusha for isikhathi eside. Ngoba kunalabo ukuthi uyabona ukuthi no hayi ngathi vele ungambamba manje umfake la. Mase kabona abanye la ngiya. Mase kabona laba na ngiya le.
Okay. So hamba nomoya basically.
Yeah. So we don't want that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So we need to push hamba.
Because you seem like the one who can spot talent. I mean, you went to him after seeing him on stage and said, yo, let's do this.
Yeah.
So how do you spot talent, you on your side?
Yeah. I can't say I can spot talent, just that I can feel the vibe, man. I can feel...
I can feel the vibe. Talent?
Yeah. But I can feel the vibe. I can feel someone's vibe, bro. This is the vibe that we can rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the character that I think we can push.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we are pushing people at Fender.
Okay.
We have a lot of songs with people at home. They give us project. We give them quality music. You know, in order for them to sustain, at least they have something in hand that they can say.
To say in the name Murumba Pitch, we put out this.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
So give us a few names. Who do you give projects to?
In
Venda. Oh, that's actually dope. So you leave them with your music, be like, push, I'm fun.
Yeah.
We'll put our name on it, but okay.
It's like that.
Oh, that's dope. Who do you push? That's so we can check them out.
We have pushed for like recently. We've pushed our boy, some government taking to Fistos Valley.
Okay.
And then Konabanya Fites Bakawili, Abo Ramsey, also Abo Mizo.
Yeah.
It's
interesting you say Sbakaya Matrek, you know. There's always this thing like you were saying about Bakabana, right?
Yeah.
Back to music business. Is it Kai Bamba, go do your thing, or hey my man, you know royalties, we've got something there.
Yeah, obvious. Royalties with that something, obvious.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's work at the end of the day.
It's work
yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So Bamba sauce, Bamba range.
Yeah. And how clued up are you guys, with music business? Because it's kind of easy to see. There's no other way of putting it, but utagwe hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you're in studio with Pori, now you're in studio with Kabza, now you're in studio with so and so. You forget to talk about the important things.
Well.
Nah? How important is that to know to talk about business?
Yeah. That's the most very important thing because for me on my side, I think you're into Elidu with some artist among about famous in that point with Yabona Lovelia, so feel it.
Sure.
And then after some years, I said, that's what caused that such kind of things, because paperwork's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Can
it
I
comes to
then
sharing.
just ask you guys? Mthuda, Malum's on decks,
Yeah.
Pori and Viska,
Yeah.
Kabza, Stokie, and everybody else I forgot to talk about.
Yeah.
Is your paperwork in order?
Except from Pori and Kabza, because they're not yet out. So all those that have dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paperwork is in order.
Yeah. Isn't
So tomorrow we won't see a Daily Sun article,
Aye.
Murumba Pitch complaining that so and so.
Uh,
Everything is in order.
Yeah, everything is in order.
All right.
Except for those who haven't dropped.
Who haven't dropped.
Yeah.
Do you know when you're gonna sort that out? Because
Yeah.
King of Amapiano Volume 2 is dropping very soon.
Mm.
So you're gonna sort that out before it drops.
We're gonna sort that out before it drops.
Okay, nice one, Bafetu. Just wanted to introduce you guys, get to know you a bit. We're expecting more hits from you. Would say I'm not date with no release in.
Aye.
Not
we don't
yet.
have
Yeah.
a straightforward date from now. That'll be cool.
Yeah. All right. Now just to wrap it up, ne? I don't know where this guy would be getting data or airtime to watch this, but there's a guy right now from Mpumalanga, Limpopo, KZN.
Yeah.
He's sleeping in his car as we speak.
Mm.
Needs a bit of inspiration. What would you say to them?
My guy. Me, all I can say is fight for what you want, dog.
That's all.
Fight for what you want. Don't give up. Don't let who tell you what. Believe in yourself. Mostly believe in God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything on your side?
now what I believe is, if the person has a vision or he knows the purpose, he has a purpose in whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
just follow the purpose. You will never go wrong. Whatever thing that you dream, whatever vision that you set to yourself, you will never go wrong if you follow each and every step.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, just like us, we had a vision, but something came up and we had to go home, but we didn't lose our vision. We said, no, the vision was for us to make it
Yeah.
here in Gauteng. So, yeah.
All right. Gents, all the best. Thank you very much for coming through. And yeah, we wish you all the best. Ne?
No,
Thank you.
thanks.
When the album
Thanks,
drops,
man.
we'll have you back and then talk about that
Definitely.
music. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's Murumba Pitch on the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30.